Hello, Sag. It's your girl Lisa, the melanated medicine woman, back with another video. How you doing? This is for my Sagittarius sun signs, Sagittarius moon signs, Sagittarius rising signs. Happy 2/22/2022. My Sagittarius know about that, about this portal that is open. Let's talk about what we need to do to manifest our best life, how we can get into true alignment with our highest self, our mighty I am presence, to where we are attracting the life that we want. Because Sagittarius, we don't chase things, right? We attract, and we are so lucky. But anyway, before we get started, you already know we're gonna open in prayer. All right. Because we are asking for divine and clear messages to assist us in our journey. 2/22/2022, this portal. Come on, let's get it, Sag. All right, Mother, Father, God, I come to you tonight and I ask for your assistance with the collective, with a clear and concise message for the Sagittarius sun signs, moon signs, and risings to assist in, manifesting, the life that we all want. All right, let's get it. Okay, so how have you guys been? There's something in the air, Sagittarius, right? I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling really good. Okay, Spirit, just one card. Okay, what can we let go of? What do we need to bring forth? Okay. Just one card. Oh, it almost flipped. It almost flipped, Sag. You know I like my jumpers. Okay. Like this is a lot of them. You know what? We're gonna try it again because, like, for real, Sag, like all these came out. Like we're not about to read like 15 cards. We're doing a quick read and keeping it moving because you guys got to log off and do this manifestation, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, just one card, Spirit. Just, one or two cards, for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. All right. Courage. All right. Sag. We're pretty courageous as it is. We're pretty courageous as it is. But let's pull some more cards. Let's pour some more cards. All right. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we have courage. What else do we have for Sagittarius, Spirit? Okay. All right. Okay, we have courage and we have rising. You know what? Let's read about that, Sag, because, we tend to be courageous already, right? But you know what? Actually, let's read from the card, Sag, all right? Am I willing to sacrifice what I want due to feelings of fear? Am I willing to make courageous moves for what I desire? When I felt most courageous, what was different then? I move forward even with uncertainty, fear, and questions. I follow my heart and I speak my truth. Courage is not courageous without the presence of fear. Come on, let's talk about it, Sag. You see this person, there's these images, there's this person in a canoe, and to their left and to their right, they're all these, scary beings, right? Vulnerability, authenticity, standing in our power, going against the grain, speaking our truth, saying no, saying yes, rising in leadership, owning our gifts in the world. It all requires a big, courageous yes to ourselves and to the knowing that what we value is bigger than the fear. So some of us might need to let go of some fear. Some of us might, what's the word, Sag? Some of us might sabotage our manifestations because, we're fearful, for whatever reason. We continue to play old tapes in our minds of what we believe, we think we deserve. A lot of our people, have like a lack mindset, like money doesn't grow on trees. We might hear these old tapes from our parents and our caregivers, and then we have this lack mindset, so like we say that we want, to manifest, but then like low key, there's a fear there. Some of us, we always sit up and talk about the fear of failure, but like there's a fear of success too, because when you fear success, or when you're successful, there's a fear that you got to maintain it, and you got to, this whole thing, right, guys? So also we've pulled for the Sag is rising. I've never pulled this card before. I could look at it, the colors, and intuit what I think it means. But like, let's talk about that. Rising. What are you guys getting from that? A phoenix rising from the ashes and being courageous to step into their truth. I don't know, Sag. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm seeing some yellow, which corresponds to the sacral chakra. To the solar plexus chakra, our confidence in our will, right? We have some green, which is healing. We have some red, which is, that first base chakra of, feeling safe. So let's get it. We're just going to read a little bit about it, all right? Rising. You got some time to hang out with me, Sag, is why I read this. Okay, so we have opportunities to rebirth ourselves consistently with every year on our birthday, every month, with every moon, every day, with the sun, every moment that we choose. Like the phoenix who dies in a beautiful display, bursting into flames, becoming fire and ash, and as grand of a resurrection and the perishing, a powerful self emerges each time anew. Our lives have defining moments that shape us, right? Now, I'm not going to get into all that, but we can ask ourselves, what within me am I ready to release into life's flames? And that's what we're talking about, Sag. What is it that we want to release, that we don't want to take with us into this portal? You know what I mean? What do we want to shed ourselves of? What's no longer serving us, Sag, right? How can I honor the parts of self that are no longer here? What new identity do I choose to rebirth myself as? That's the question. That's the question of the night of 2/22/22. And we got to ask ourselves these questions. How can we rise above and shed what no longer serves us? We definitely need courage to do that, right, Sag? That's what we need. Okay, so now that we got like the first part of the message, that could be the whole message, but I feel like pulling more cards. All right, let's see what Spirit has from this deck. Am I going to pull tarot or oracle? Let's see. You know what? All right. Okay. Just some more messages for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, for the collective, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, okay. About, healing the inner child. And then we have awakening. All right. So, Sag, what I'm getting, what I'm getting is, remembering who we are. And you see that awakening, you see like reaching, to the light, remembering where we came from, because let's see, how deep are we? I'm talking to Sages. So, if you a Sag, then you already on this, right? So, let's see how long. It's okay. How long am I going to spend on this video? So, we chose to come here, right, Sag? Like if we think about it, right? If we think really about our life and what it looks like, and we know those of us that like really know astrology, or not even really know astrology, know that in order to obtain our natal chart, we have to know our time of birth, right? So if we know our time of birth, and we're looking at our chart, and we're looking at like, if we have, this planet in this house, then things are going to look this way for us. And it's just a blueprint. Our natal charts, they are written in the stars, but they're not set in stone, right, guys? So Sages, it's all about, just having a blueprint. Your natal chart is just a blueprint, right, of the energies that were present when we chose to come in at that time of birth and what is influencing us, all right? So it's about just remembering what I'm getting from this. And again, there was no book that goes with this. This is about like intuiting, what do you see? What do you feel? When you look at this, remembering who we are, remembering that we made a decision to come here and incarnate and have an experience here this lifetime, right? So if we remember that, then we're not victims. We are co-creators of this universe, of our existence. When we look at our chart, and then we're looking at, wait, if this in the fourth house is this, and it says that this, and you're like, wow, that's how my life is, then you realize, you get out of that victim mentality, like, oh my God, this happened to me, to where you're reading something that it's like, this is my life. I've experienced this. Wait a minute. Then what happens is you take ownership and you realize you're not a victim. You actually co-created your existence. You chose to have these experiences this lifetime. So we need to remember that. We need to remember that, right? And then also the healing the inner child. Sages, we need to, realize that although we are a product of our childhood and we needed to survive our childhood, and now we are where we are, and that we might have some self-limiting beliefs because our parents had self-limiting beliefs, we have to remember that our parents did the best that they could with the limited tools that they had. And if I'm speaking to people of color, the higher up we go or the further back we go,